Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll run it here. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. It's 3rd and 6, a challenging spot here on the opening drive. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls it in for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught, completion. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Rainbow Warriors are going to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
He's swarmed by the defense.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he's got it again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The defense setting up to go against this heavy formation. They're going to run the option. QB decides to keep it here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? You give it to the big fullback here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big gain. Rainbow Warriors are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the fullback. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle.
And the Hawai'i offense comes back out on the field now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Keeping it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now a carry here for the fullback. That's good for a first down near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The back's got it. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. And the Rainbow Warriors getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The catch made on the right side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. Getting set. Here's second down. It's an option look. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuffed the run perfectly.
Complete with a running back. Can he get first down yardage?
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And the coverage team able to bring the return. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his back. And they get the completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. He shreds the tackle. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tailback takes the handoff again.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First and goal. Any points will give them the lead here in the fourth quarter. Ball carrier tackled there.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal. Here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The fourth quarter.
Touchdown, Hawai'i. They jump in front here in the fourth.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
Here comes the Hawai'i offense back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Launches downfield, and he's got it. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You'd think that they're just working the clock here, running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
First and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They feed the fullback this time. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
The linebacker shifting around now. And the Hawai'i offense comes back out on the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He makes the grab. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards. Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hawai'i.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors.